I think we're about to get started. I want to make sure I've said hello to everybody. So we've got a lot of California represented. We've got Florida, we've got North Dakota, and we got the local peeps. Yay. So those of you in your cozy warm homes, we're in the shade on cold cement because it's going to be sunny here shortly. So we're going to start standing. What? You ready to go? Pablo, you have a tail. You have a tail.
Show off.
You ready? All right, we're going to start standing so we can warm up, all of us on the mountain here. So you see this beautiful mountain we've got. So everyone's muted. Excellent day, excellent day. All right, so here we are. Put your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Heels spun out just a little bit, so the outside edges of your feet are parallel to the mat. And just bring our hands up, look up, raise up high. And bend your knees really low and crouch down with circles and bow to the earth. Exhale and inhale up, stand up nice and tall, look up, inhale. Exhale down, bend the knees nice and deep. Inhale up, there you go. The lower you go, the better. Bow to Mother Earth. This is our warm up because start seated, we will not be warm at all. This is great. Maybe you can swing the other arm in forward with every other one, so you're keeping your mind balanced at the same time. Inhale up, look up. Exhale down, the other arm in front. Inhale up. Exhale down. Maybe when you come up, you can come up on your toes. Ooh, the calves woke up there. Exhale down, bow. Inhale up. Toes. Ooh. Exhale down. And let's inhale up, hands in prayer position down the heart line. We'll just rest our hands at our breastplate. Close your eyes and just take a moment to turn inward. The theme of the class is thanks and gratitude. A lot of things to be thankful for, a lot of gratitude this time of year. We've had an interesting 2020. And I was thinking it's kind of ironic, 2020, keeping people apart, but in some ways we're also actually coming together a lot more because maybe you're reaching out to people you haven't normally reached out to or wouldn't normally. Connecting with people maybe who've lost their way in your life because of this pandemic. Supporting one another. We've got people from across the country here. I wouldn't be doing Zoom if it weren't for this pandemic. I wouldn't have had it as a platform. So we can spread it wide and far with this. So because it's Thanksgiving too, the theme is always to think about what we're thankful for and what we appreciate, and maybe did a lot of that yesterday with whomever you were gathering with. So I'd ask you to come up with 2 or 3 things you're thankful for. Simple things, complex things, health, stuffing, friends, jobs, people. Keep those 2 or 3 things in mind throughout the class. We'll keep exploring them as we go. So gently opening the eyes, bend your knees a little bit so we get our thighs heated up here. It's a pretty strong muscle. We'll reach out to the side. Energy, like you're trying to touch the walls with your fingertips and make small circles forward. We're going to really warm up shoulders here at the beginning. Try not to stick your butt out if you're squatting. So you kind of tuck your pelvis, bigger circles. And maybe you bring the back of your hands further back so your chest opens. You feel the difference as you move your hands around. Now go the other direction. Same thing, bigger, slow, real purposeful energy through the fingertips. And now flex your wrists so you're pushing the heel of your hand to the walls. You feel that on your inner elbow. Pull the fingers back, keep that flex, and do the same thing. Crazy, huh? Straight arms. Strong, straight arms. Push the walls away from the side. And back. Anyone's thighs warming up? See. All right, sweep up, stand up, hands down the heart line. Now extend the arms straight out. Bring that left arm across the body. Drop the right hand down. You come up from below and grab your wrist. So we're pulling that left arm across the body. Turn your chin to the left. Nice and strong. Again, you've got really strong fingers, hands. Palm to the back. Use your right hand to pull that wrist to the side. Can you raise up on your toes? Stand here for a moment, or two, or three. Down. Open your arms wide. Chest expansion. Tip back a little. Shoulder blades close. Stand up again. Other arm across. Right arm across. Left hand down, coming up from below. Energy in your hand, and turn your chin off to the right. Nice and strong. You can squat here if you want to warm up the thighs more. You can come up onto your toes if you want to see what balancing is all about. And breathe. We always breathe. Drop that shoulder. Try not to creep it up to your ear. Feel that stretch on the outside of your arm. And open up, stretch. Hands up, down the heart line. We're going to do a little breath work here. This is a Kundalini breath and posture. And it's to warm up the shoulders, and it's also to get our breathing going. So Kundalini is a practice that believes the energy of your life is at the base of your spine. And you always see the snake going up the DNA, and up in medical, you see the snake wrapping around. It's ancient, 2,000 years old, more maybe. So this idea of the serpent being an energy force has been around for a long, long time. So as you're visualizing this breath, you're trying to pull energy up from your root chakra. So we're going to start with making a fist, elbows back, right by your body. Chest is open. And then you come forward and cross your arms. Then back by your body again. And then up to the sky. So you're back, cross, back, up. You got to get your brain involved. Back, cross, back, up. So we're going to add the breath now and try to put the other arm on top when you're crossing. So here's the breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So it's out the nose. Concentrating, all right. So you can pick up speed if you want. You don't have to, don't hurt yourself. Breathing hard. Once I can't talk into it. In a Kundalini class, you do this for about 8 minutes. And then go right into the next one. It's a little dizzy, but you can get a cheap high. Couple more, and then you could take a break. Stand up, arms at your side, palms open and forward. Close your eyes and take an internal scan. Feel your pulse, the heat, your prana. Arms at your side, just relax, shoulders back. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Maybe repeat those things you're thankful for. Next, we're going to be doing a Padahastasana, which is a hand to foot pose. So reach up to the sky, drop your right hand to the side, lifting high with the left. So we're really stretching the left side, shortening the right side. Inhale up, other side, big stretch. So it's less of a tip over than straight up, straight up. So you're taking a box and you're kind of taking the opposite corners. And then reach both hands up. Exhale, flat back, arms wide, swan dive to the earth, touch the earth. Reverse swan dive, arms out, up to the sky. We do 2 of these, looking up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And hands down the heart line. That's 1 round. So we inhale up. Left hand or right. Inhale up. Exhale, look down. Inhale up. Exhale to the earth. Flat back. Reverse swan dive up. Exhale, second time. We do 2 bows. Inhale up. And hands down the heart line. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, and here's where you bow. Offer some thanks to one of those things you chose. Bowing to Mother Earth and tell her what you're thankful for. Inhale up. One more time, pick another item I'm thankful for. Inhale up. Exhale, look down, reaching up. Exhale. To the earth, I'm thankful for. Flat back, arms out, up. One more bow, I'm thankful for. Inhale up. Last round, dropping the left hand. Dropping the right. Inhale up and bow. Inhale up. And one more time. Inhale up. Hands come together in prayer position down the heart line. Back to mountain pose. Hands forward or hands to your body. Close your eyes. Take an internal scan. Try and find the quiet. It's so hard to find quiet without reaching for a device or feeling you have to do something all the time. The faster you can come back to quiet, the faster you slow down your sympathetic nervous system or calm. Feel the earth. Feel where your weight is on the earth. Is it forward or back or side to side? Try and consider your feet like 4 corners and plant the weight right in the center. So now we're going to do some balancing from tree to dancer's pose. So those of you who know, we've got a lot of levels here, and I know a lot of your practice of most of you. Let's start with the weight on the right foot. So if you've never done tree before, this is kickstand. You just prop your ankle up, pull your knee back, and grow your branches. Or you can put the sole of your foot on your calf. That's level 2 for balancing. If you're advanced, or if you want to take the thrill-seeking approach, your inner thigh. So whatever you're doing, it's a balancing posture. Hands on the hips makes your center of gravity the easiest. And at some point, maybe your branches grow. Cactus arms. You can grow branches. Prayer position. Whatever works for you. Reverse namaste. Prayer behind the head. So many options. No feet on the knee, however. It's either your calf or above the calf. Or the kickstand approach. So without coming out of tree, let's release the foot, but leave the knee high. Right hand on the hip, left hand on the knee. Bring the knee out to the side. Flex your foot. Good morning. Renzo, welcome. Coming forward, slide the hand down the shin, grab your ankle. We're going to set up for dancer pose. So first, knee to knee, bring that left shoulder back, plant yourself. Find your ground, reaching up with the right hand, and slowly kicking back and tipping forward at the same time. You don't have to go very far. Arch your back if you like. Control, find a focal point that's not moving. Nice and strong. And slowly hinge, standing up again. Release the foot. Other side. So now we're standing on our left foot. Spread your toes nice and wide. Get a really good base, you know? Think of a tree root that's just going down into the earth forever. So kickstand. If you want to go wild with your arms, you can go to the next level to challenge the balance. Go wild with your arms. Bring the arms back and try a more challenging balance, higher. Just leave your hands on your hips. That's okay too. Chest open. Trying to draw your knee back. So it's balancing, but it's also an abdominal opener. If you need the wall, step up to the wall too. That works. So no matter where you are, let's bring the knee forward. Left hand to the hip, right hand on the knee. Open to the side, flex foot. Come back forward, slide the hand down the shin, grab your ankle. Drop your knee down, knee to knee. Shoulder back. And left hand up to the sky. And then you counterbalance, kicking back and tipping forward like a seesaw. Scales of justice. You're like a Degas ballerina at the D'Orsay in Paris. Someday, coming out of it, drop your foot down. You can do that online too. Hands down the heart line. Leave your hands at your chest. Close your eyes. Take a moment. That was good work. Let's separate our feet a little bit more than hips. Turn the heels out. So your toes are kind of turned in, which turns in your knees. So to protect your knees. And we're going to come into chair, which means you squat down like you're on the ski lift. That'll be something in the future too, right? Everything's in the future. Bring our arms back, chest expansion. Palms up, back of the hands up. Palms up, turn the thumbs inward. There you go. Can you get your thumbs close to one another? Chest expansion. Swing the arms forward up, chair. Back again. Palms up, thumbs together. Open the chest, bring the shoulder blades closer together. Legs firing up. C. Arms up. Can you come up on your toes from here? Can you find some balance? Same focal point. Slowly bring the arms back. Palms up. Chest forward. Swing slowly the arms forward. Stand up and down, hands down the heart line. Good job. That was very nice. That wakes you up. Come back into our chair. This time we're going to add a twist. So keeping that back nice and flat, hands to the chest. Turn the left elbow to the right knee and bend down. Right elbow straight up to the sky. If you have a level 2-3 and you want to separate your hands and know what that is, go for it. You don't win any prize for doing it. So can you put all the weight on your right foot and bring your left heel off? Can you bring your left foot off and just barely hover? Maybe not, but barely hover on the earth. Untwist, forward fold all the way to the earth, straighten the legs, bow your head. Inhale your arms back, swing up to chair pose. And we're going to the other side. So now you're taking the right elbow to the left knee, squatting down, palm to palm, hands in front of you, Ray. There you go, your chest, you got it. Although that was cool. Here we are now. Can you put your weight in your left foot, bring your right foot up, maybe just to the toes. It's to play with balance. Maybe you put all the weight, and maybe you can lift that right foot up off the earth. Bring the foot down. Untwist forward, fold, straighten the legs, bow the head. Inhale your arms back, come to standing. Hands down the heart line. And step to the front of your mat. You might want to take socks off here, and we can put them back on again. That's for my outdoor crowd, because you might slip, slide a little. Let's reach up, bow down. Stepping back with the right foot to runner's lunge. Drop the knee, top of the foot down. So your knee is right over the ankle in the front. And then you crawl that back knee back until you have a really nice open pelvis on the right-hand side. Got that? Happy? Earth. Bring the hips back and bow down to the front knee, straightening the leg. Inhaling forward, chin and chest up. Exhaling back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This time we're going to stay forward. Level 2, 3 people, if you're thrill seeking today, you can curl your toes and straighten the back leg. There's no prize for this either. But if you're going to lose your balance, leave the knee down. I'll demonstrate it down. 2, 3 people can fly on your own. So we're going to bring both hands up. Again, weight is forward, so we're really opening that right front pelvis. Drop your left hand to the back, right hand to the forward, and twist to the sides. You're twisting to the left. You feel that? No. Gotta look at my people. Check the gallery. From here, if you want to curl your toe and try to lift that back knee, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Bring that left hand up. Bring it forward. Interlace your fingers. Point up. And just tip back. Arms by the ears. Make a nice arch. Weight is coming forward. Bend that front knee. Coming forward. Release the hands on the inside of your front foot. Heel toe that front foot a little bit to the side. Make some space. And we'll come into lizard, our favorite little desert pose. This might be your lizard. Maybe your lizard is one elbow. Or the other elbow. Maybe it's both elbows. Climb down to the earth. And breathe. And if you really want to challenge this, you can curl the back toes under and lift that knee off. Can you straighten that right leg? That is not necessary to get a stretch in the front leg, and the front hip, and the front glute. It's just for, curiosity what your body can do. And putting the hands under your face, coming back up. Everyone now, we will curl that back toe. Knee up, straighten the front leg, walk to the side. So you'll be sideways on your mat. There you go. All right, it worked. Very good. Turn your heels in slightly. Squat down and come up to goddess squat. Pelvis is forward. This really fires up the knees. And come to standing, the 5-pointed star. Straighten the arms, straighten legs. Squat back down to goddess squat. Hands to the earth, straighten the legs. And just kind of lunge side to side, left and right. Maybe one leg, then the other. If you like to stay low and glide across, keep that leg bent and slide across like Spider-Man, back and forth. It's just different movement in the hips, different stretch in the hamstring, thigh. And when you get back to the right leg, keep walking to the right. Yes, you're going to face the back of the mat. In the runner's lunge to the back of the mat, drop your left knee down. So your knee is over the ankle, the back knee is sliding back until you've got a beautiful stretch in that front left hip. Bernard, can you face the mat and drop your left knee down? There you go. You can hang out.
From here, we straighten the front leg, bringing the hips back, bowing down over the front leg on an exhale. And on an inhale, come forward, swinging forward, opening the chest and throat chakra. Exhale the hips back, bowing over the front leg, feeling the stretch in that front leg. And last time we're going to inhale, come forward, staying forward over the leg, opening the front side of the body and the chest, looking up.
Let's take that right hand up to the sky, bring it forward, interlace your fingers, point your index fingers. Now both hands go straight up, you're facing the forward, arching the back. Really feel a stretch in that left front pelvis. Coming forward, both hands on the inside of that right foot, heel to the right foot a little bit to the right. Come down to your lizard. Elbows down to the earth. Maybe it's just one elbow, maybe it's both. Everyone on Zoom is out of view, which is good. Anyway, we're all down in lizard still, right? Bring the hands up, frame the front foot, curl the back foot under, straighten the leg. We're going to walk off to the left. So we're still facing the side of the mat again. Coming up on your fingertips with a flat back, we'll be halfway. I don't know why that's that way. And take your hands off the earth behind your back, interlace your fingers for chest expansion. And as you can fall forward, just drop your chest and head forward. Hands and wrists come over your head, back over, back of your head, and just release. And release your hands to the earth. Walk towards the front of your mat. Drop down on your knees for cat and cow. So your hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Drop the belly, inhale, chin and tail up. Exhale, round, pushing the back away from the earth. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, chin and chest up. Exhale, round. Come to neutral spine, so it's sort of a flat back, your natural curves, and just sink your hips back, reaching forward, child's pose. You can stack your hands, put your forehead on your hands. The forehead might just go straight on the earth. And breathe, connect to the earth, what you're thankful for. Inhaling back up to all fours. Once again, hands under the wrists, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips for spinal balance, and we'll do a little sequence from here. So kicking back the left foot straight, flexed, reaching forward with the right, palm to the midline. So your right hand, the palm is towards the center of your body. This is spinal balance, left and right brain coordination here. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice day for you.
Yeah, join us. I don't have an extra. Next time. Where are all the bicyclists? Usually there's a lot of cyclists going by here too. But we always like to say hi to the passersby. All right, so thrill seekers, bend that back leg, reach back and grab the ankle. If that's too hard for you or you don't like it, don't. Just stay in the balance. Or bring your hands and feet back down again. If you've got your ankle, pull that shoulder back, kicking back. And with control, we release. Drop that left foot down, curl the toes under, and spinal twist, turn off to the right, reaching to the sky. Back leg is strong, kicking the heel back. And release the right hand down. Bring in the left knee, other side. Kicking back the right foot, straight right leg. Foot flexed, left hand forward, palm to the midline. And you have to engage that glute to get the leg up there, right? Nice and strong. Pull the belly in. You're okay on your knees, Lorenzo?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. We got a new knee in the crowd. And from here, bend the back knee, grab the ankle. If you can, if you can't, stay in spinal balance. Kicking the foot back. Left shoulder really climbs on the back. And from here, release, but don't go to the earth. Go back to our spinal balance. Drop that right foot down, toes curled under. Left hand to the sky, turn to the side. Really try and drop that left shoulder on your back. Pull the belly in. You got it. And release that left hand down, pull in the knee. back to child's pose. This time, child's pose with your knees very close. We're going right into rabbit from here, so you want your knees as close as you can. Reaching forward. And for rabbit, circle your hands back to your feet, to the soles of your feet. Clasp under your heels. Pull your chest up a little bit, tuck your chin, and try and get the crown of your head, forehead or crown, on the earth. Place it back down. Now you're pulling on the bottoms of your feet. At the same time, you're raising your hips up, rolling onto the crown of your head, curling the back. You feel that stretch in the back? This is rabbit. Strong arms, and raise your hips. And slowly drop your hips, release, hands forward, and let's come to the front of the mat. Lie down on the front side of your body. We'll start with Sphinx. So our elbows are right under our shoulders. Hands flat on the earth in front of you. It's isometric. You're pulling your chest forward and your elbows back. Nice high chin, nice proud Sphinx. Lifting the chin up, looking over the left shoulder. See if you can see your ankle or a friend's ankle. Chin up, over the right. Chin up, to the left. Chin up, to the right. And bringing the face forward, hands under the shoulders. We're coming down for cobra. Hands are close to the body, elbows are close to the rib cage. And just gently, gently inhale and peel your chin and chest off the earth, coming up to a small cobra. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Next time we're going to bring the chin and chest up, hands off the earth. Engage the back. Shoulder blades close together, strong back. Strong upper, mid back. And exhale down. One more time, chin and chest off the earth. Hands off the earth. Cobras don't have hands. Maybe you bring your hands behind, side of your body. Maybe you lift your legs up. No prize in that. Maybe the hands go to the side. We're going to get more intense here. Legs don't have to be up. Drop the legs if your back hurts or if it's just not working for you. Hands forward, ready to jump in the pool. And hands under the shoulder. Had to wait for the bike to go by. And hips back to child's pose. Roll your toes under, come forward. First to plank, knees up, then hips up to down dog. This is a small flow with breath. So we inhale to plank, exhale the knees down, all the way back to child's pose. Arms extended, inhale forward. So this is a flow. Inhale forward to plank, exhale to down dog. You with me? Inhale forward to plank, drop the knees, exhale back to child's pose. Inhale forward, plank, exhale down dog. Inhale forward to plank, knees down, exhale child's pose. Follow your breath, let the breath lead the motion. Go at your own speed as it works. Next time you're at child's pose, go ahead and take a moment. And we'll inhale forward, front side of the body down on the earth again. I just needed to warm up my people in live here who are getting chilly. That warm you up at all? Should we do it again? Some more? Okay. We'll do bow here, half bow and then full bow. So we'll start with the right foot. Just bend your right knee. Your right hand, reach back and grab your ankle, your yoga pants, your toes, whatever you can grab. But roll the weight back to the right side. So your right pelvis is nicely against the earth. Kicking back, Weight to the right. And slowly release. The right hand comes forward. Go to the left side. So bend your left knee. Reach back and grab the ankle, the foot, the bottom of your pants, the hair on your legs. Kick back. It's a nice extension of the spine. Rolling the weight to the left. You feel that opening in the front left pelvis. You try to get that hip to the earth. And now we'll go into full bow. If full bow is too much for you, or this was new to you, go back to half and half, one at a time. But if you're going to full bow, it'll be both legs, both hands. And you kick back and raise the knees off the earth as far as they'll go, shoulder blades very close, or do one at a time again. It's the same stretch, same extension. You got it. And with control, release, hands under the shoulders, sit back, and roll all the way back to seated, kicking your legs out in front of you. Let's see, I think I'll do this. Bit of an angle. So you're all sitting at a slight downhill, right? A little bit weird. All right, switch you around in a minute. Your knee okay? Yeah. Staff pose, sitting straight up. Pull your fatah behind you. Try to get your pelvis right on the earth, flexed feet. Let's see what a forward fold is like. Usually pretty annoying. Dive forward. Bend your knees if you need to, a micro bend or a major bend. Whatever works. Maybe the hands go by the knees or shins. Shimmy the shoulders a little bit, shake the head. Let's walk the hands up, sitting back up again. Hands right by the hips. And then two hand prints back. Roll back on your pelvis, on your tail. You're rolling back a little bit. Strong arms. Point the toes and just lift your hips up. Reverse plank. Nice and strong. Head back if your neck is okay. If that hurts at all, tuck your chin to your chest. And exhale your hips down, flex your feet. One more time, point the toes, hips up. So can you lift one foot off the earth just an inch or two? Make a little tripod with the other three limbs. How about the other leg? No. Hips down. Let's do a forward fold. Undo the back. Open up the back again. Nice. Walking the hands up. So come into a single-legged forward fold. As a matter of fact, I do need to go back. So let's pull the left foot in to your inner thigh. Right leg straight out in front of you. If you want to go out at an angle, the cement's cold for us, but at home you can bring your leg out at an angle if you want. If you are very flexible and you take your left top of your foot on your thigh, you can also do that, if that works. It's a nice knee opener, but I don't want you to hurt yourself. So we're sitting up nice and straight. And with a flat back, bend forward to that extended leg. Foot is flexed. When you flex the foot, you're getting the advantage of the stretch in the back of the leg. And then just curl the back and fall forward. Lean over that front leg. Tuck the chin, round the back. And breathe. Letting that left knee drop. If you're already all the way at your feet, you can grab the bottom of the foot. You can grab your ankles or shins. Very good. Try to smile. Try to release something that's holding you back from going further. How's that a metaphor? So big inhale and exhale and release something. And gently walk your hands up, come back up to seated. Take that left ankle or foot, heel, body part on your knee. We're gonna do rock the baby. So maybe that means you just grab the bottom of your foot and your knee and you just lift it up. Maybe you can get the bottom of your foot in your inner elbow and the knee in your other inner elbow and rock the baby that way. If that's too much, just grabbing the foot and the knee is perfect. Tight hips, Typical, typical, typical. If you're doing the hugging the baby, try to flex that foot instead of letting it point and pronate, nice and extended. Sitting up straight. And now we'll take that foot, cross it over the extended leg. Roll onto that right hip and bend your extended foot in. Roll onto the right hip. There you go. I assume you're doing it at home when my people here figure it out. Drop your left hip down and sit up straight. Left hand right by your left hip, very close, spider fingers. Right arm, bend down and grab your knee, grab your shin. Pull the chest or pull the knee into your chest and then sit back and straighten your arm and look over your left shoulder. Other arm, Raymond, switch out.
Wait a minute.
I know, but leave your feet. Right arm. No, oh, you can't. Well, that's as far as you go, right? Left hand behind you to help prop you up. There you go. You got it. Yeah, you can extend that leg. Some people like this much better. They can get a much better extension. You don't have to bend that right leg. So your chin is over the left shoulder, right? Correct? Keep your twist going and just turn your chin the other way and see if you can wring out the spine. Flat back. Turn your chin back to the left. Releasing your front leg. Here's we're going to go into Jane Fonda here, right? That left leg, just bring that foot on the other side of the knee. Come down on your right elbow. Familiar yet? Grab your shin, your knee, the bottom of your foot. Full on Jane Fonda. Remember? You can grab the back of the knee, the calf, whatever. If you can reach the bottom of your foot, that's great. To the side. Try not to collapse on that right shoulder. Let's have some integrity, okay? Now, maybe you're just thankful that you got your leg in the air. Let's offer thanks for, thank you for, bring that foot down to the earth. Above your knee, tap the earth. Inhale up. Exhale down to the earth. The closer you get that foot to your face, the more you're going to get a stretch on the backside. This is great for the hips. All this lateral motion. Third time. One more time. And from here, we'll stay. Bend the knee, slide the hand down the shin, grab the ankle and kick back. Arch the back. Open the throat chakra, the heart chakra. Engage the glute. Push your pelvis forward. Beautiful. And bring your leg forward. Release. Sit up. Other side. Right foot comes into the inner thigh. Or it crosses over on top of the thigh if you've got that kind of flexibility and want to move forward further. Caboose behind the train. Sit on your pelvis. Reach up nice and tall with a flat back. Tip forward right over that extended leg, which a flex foot, right? The extended leg. Bow, curl, now round, and just fall over. Tucking the chin. And exhaling, letting go. With my gallery here. Everyone's probably out of view, laying on the ground. Looks good. Once again, just exhale and release what's keeping you from going further. You exhale on the low belly, you get a little bit more space in the pelvis. Maybe that offers you more space. And releasing, walking the hands up. Take that right heel up on your knee. Grab the bottom of the foot and the knee. Hug the bottom of the foot and the knee. Some people have super loose hips. You can go under the calf and even pull a little bit higher, whatever works for you. Nice flat back. The flatter your back, you're going to get that stretch on the gluteus maximus, the gluteus medius. And cradle a little. Flex foot, up in your arms. Ah, what was the difference when you did that? Yeah. And now we'll take that foot, put it outside the left knee, roll over to the left hip, leave the leg straight if you like, or tuck it under, twisting to the other side, dropping the right hip to the earth, right hand right by the hips, right by the right hip, left arm hugs your knee, sit up straight. If you need to take your right hand and grab your turkey sandwich and pull it across the thigh, get the flesh out of the way, get the rib cage around, try that. Chin over the right shoulder. Gets the cerebral spine twisted along with the rest of it. And breathe. Now keeping the twist without losing that integrity to the right, just turn your chin to the left only. Nice and long. Drop the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. Chin back to the right. And release. Undoing the foot to the other side of the knee will come down on the left elbow. Jane Fonda, other side. Left elbow down on your left side, right leg to the sky. Grabbing the back of the thigh, the knee, the shin, the calf, whatever, the top or the bottom of the foot. Straighten the leg and try not to sink. We're sitting up nice and strong. And with an exhale, drop that foot down above the knee, the earth. Inhale up. Exhale down above the knee, nice and high up towards your chest. I am thankful for tight hamstrings. It makes me do more yoga. Last time, we'll do 4 for measure on this side. Getting a lot of grimacing in my crowd out here. All right, leg is up to the sky. Bend the knee, slide the hand down the shin, grab the ankle, kick back. Now we're arching the back. Chest open, heart open, kick back, right front pelvis. Really open, beautiful, beautiful. Chin, chest open. You got it, and release. Come to seated. Just bend your feet, bring them in towards your chest. Rest your forehead on your arms and just take a moment, close your eyes. Bow down, bow to yourself. See how fast you can slip into quiet without expectation, without anything coming next. Live in the moment. Now after the truck passes, we wake up. Separate your feet wider than your mats. Your pinky toes are on the cold cement or the carpet or your floor. We'll just windshield wipe. Drop your knees to one side, chin to the other, and then back. So chin and chest go to the opposite of the knees. Knees to the right, chin to the left, or the other way around. Very easy. Now next time we have all of our knees to the right, we'll stop there. Knees to the right. So come up seated. Left hand right by your left hip, or your right hand right by your right hip. Other arm comes up. Turn towards the back of the mat. Crawl your left foot, a little bit further to the left. Open that pelvis and reach to the back of the room. Reach nice and high. Opens the pelvis, twists the spine. From here, if you want to bow to the earth, tap the earth, bring your chest down. Come back, reaching up to the corner of the sky. Swinging that right hand, facing forward. Let's windshield wipe the legs to the other side. Get that right leg back, right hand up. Twisting to the back of your mat, reaching nice and far. I love this stretch. First thing in the morning, simple. It's spine, it's shoulder, it's hip. If you'd like to take that right hand down to the earth, bowing to the earth as you reach, 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 reach. And reach the hand up to the sky. Undo. And you've all been waiting for, let's lay on our backs. Pull the knees into the chest. One hand on top of each kneecap. So my people in person here, if you want to switch your head uphill for the rest of this, it feels weird, go for it. Or if you want to kind of have a little blood flow, stay that way. That's great too. Knees into the chest. Rock and roll. Make circles with your knees, butterflies. They go in the same direction, opposite direction, whatever feels good in your hips. Listen to your body. Get your low back on the earth. Swing and sway a little bit. Spread the knees, bring them together, make circles. You got it. Now let's place our feet on the earth, soles of the feet on the earth, knees bent, so your heels are up near your hips for bridge. Maybe your fingertips can barely touch the back of your heels. Palms down, forearms down, pushing into the earth with your feet, raising the hips up. You arch the back slightly, pushing the forearms and shoulders down to the earth. And with an exhale, drop the back down one vertebrae at a time, curl the back, drop the hips down. Inhale up. Once again, from the top of the spine, one vertebrae at a time, drop it down. And when you get to the low back, tilt your pelvis. When the low back is released, then you release the pelvis. This time we're going to stay up. Inhale up. Put all the weight in your left foot. Let's shoot that right foot straight up to the sky. Circle your ankle. One direction, just the ankle. Just the ankle. There you go. Isolate the leg and then circle the other way. Just the ankle. Watch those toes. Circle around. Drop the right foot. Plant the right foot. Push into the earth. Left leg up. Straight up. Straight leg. Circle the ankle. You got it. Other direction. Hips are high, right? Yes. Drop the left foot down. Drop your hips down. Pull the knees into the chest. For happy baby, slide your hands up the outside of your shins, footprints of the feet to the sky, and wrap your hands on the outside of your feet. So your knees are coming into your armpits, alongside your rib cage. You got it. Flex your feet. You can rock a little bit side to side. If you want to straighten one leg, see what that feels like. And that means you can grab the back of your calf or knee or thigh. Straighten the other leg, rotate back and forth. You want to straighten both legs, honey, I'm home. Try and drop the tail down to the earth at the same time. You get a counter stretch, makes it, or one leg at a time, or just stay in happy baby with the knees bent. Whatever works for you. Let's release the feet back down to the earth, just like we were at the beginning for bridge. So both feet are on the earth, knees are bent. This is going to be a Super Simon Says. Let's see how it goes. I've never cued this one before. I've had it in classes. So I will use my live people here in front of me as my monitor while I'm doing. So take your left foot and just shimmy it a little bit further from your hip, just a little bit, an inch or two. Drop your right knee down to the earth to the side. All right, so far so good. Now take that right foot and bring it to the left under the pyramid you made there with your left knee. With your left hand, can you reach your left foot? With your left hand, can you grab your right ankle or right foot? Left hand, right foot, Simon Says. Now your right knee, try and push your right knee down to the earth. Left hand straight up to the sky and straight over your head. So you have this super long stretch. So your right hand is right over your head, straight up over your mat. There you go. You feel that incredible stretch all the way down the right underarm, the right rib cage, the intercostal muscles, the right hip, thigh, the right knee. You engage the right glute and push the right knee down. You'll get a little bit more. And release. Both knees to the sky, other side. So we're going to take our left knee, our right foot a little bit further from your hips. You have that space. Drop the left knee to the left. Just open that left hip. And then shimmy that left foot under your right little pyramid you made there with your knee. Right hand grabs the left foot. And left hand straight up to the sky, and it continues right over your head. Very good. Hey, it's working. Same thing here now. Engage the glute, engage that knee. Push the knee down. Do you feel that opening in the pelvis, that stretch in the intercostal, the armpit? The belly is stretching. The belly probably hurts from all those crunches you do. Couple more breaths here. And release that left hand to the sky. Both knees come into the chest. Release that low back, so hug your knees, rock and roll side to side, left to right. There you go. Extending the left leg out on the earth, straighten it and drop it down on the mat. Right knee is still in the chest, in at your chest, both hands on the kneecap. This is a spinal twist here. So right hand straight out like a T to the right. Left hand on the left hand on the right knee, and pull the knee across the body. So your right knee is going to the left side. And twist. Your chin can go opposite. Your chin can go to the right. Right arm straight out. If that hurts your shoulder, your right hand can be a salute on your forehead. And release. Bring that knee up to the sky. Straighten the right leg out onto the earth. Left knee up to your chest. Both hands on the left knee. Really flatten yourself. Left hand straight out to the side like a T. Right hand grabs that left knee and pulls it across the body down to the earth. And chin to the left to complete the cerebral spine.
It's just called spinal twist.
Spinal twist. You got it.
Best stretch ever.
Yeah, it's great. Some people can get a nice adjustment. And those of you who've been in my class where I could still come around and adjust you, I'll give you this cue if you want to try it. Take your left hand like you're making a snow angel and slide it down to your butt. Wiggle those fingers under your hip and grab your right hip pad. Back of your hand on the earth. Pull that hip pad behind you. So basically you're grabbing your right ass and you're pulling it behind you. And that gives you a little bit more tip in your pelvis. And maybe you get a little something in your lumbar spine in addition. Not everybody. Let's bring that right knee up to the sky. Pull both knees into the chest. Hug your knees. Rock side to side. And we'll extend the legs straight out for Shavasana. Shavasana, our final corpse pose. the death of the practice, the deadening of the senses. You can absorb your practice. So you extend your legs out, arms by your side, palms on the earth. If it's a little chilly here, if you guys live want to put your hands on your belly, stack your hands on your belly to keep your arms off the cement. Toes lop open to the side. And just sink away and breathe. Release your forehead. Release your cheeks, soften your face, let the eyes sink back into the socket. Neck is soft. Chest is soft. Releasing the abdomen. Just breathe. Find that quiet space again, relaxing the nervous system. Try to memorize what that quiet is like so that you can find it in times of trouble. You can recall it when you're stressed, when you have anxiety, when you're cornered, when you're dealing with something difficult. When you practice this quietude, you can call it back more easily. Help you be more responsible with your reactions to those situations. So I have two short readings from one of my favorite writer poets, Maya Angelou. One, I think, speaks to the strength we're trying to find and having during this pandemic and how we're managing our lives and being flexible. Stand up straight and realize who you are, that you tower over your circumstances. The second reading is really more in the theme of thanks and giving and gratitude. When you have an attitude of gratitude, you wake up saying thank you. It's very simple. Even during a pandemic, you can hold a door open for somebody. Maybe it's your foot or your elbow, but you can still do that. Kindness as we try and manage through all of this together. We come into a new season. Days are shorter. Time to turn inward. So begin by taking deeper breaths. Rub your fingers and thumbs together. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles, wiggle your toes. Come back into your breath, into a deeper breath. Come back to the practice. Come back to your mat. Pull your knees into your chest. One last time. Into the honor of the earth, Mother Earth. Let's roll off to our left side, the feminine side, the intuitive side, the sign of cool, moon, calm, winter. Pulling your knees into your chest. And when you find yourself coming up into a seated posture with your legs crossed, close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let's inhale our arms up to the side, up, looking up over your head, hands down your heart line, with your palms at your forehead. May you always know your truth, hands at your face. May you always speak your truth, and at your chest, may you always live your truth. Thank you for joining this post-Thanksgiving class. Namaste. Yeah. Everyone at home is warm and cozy. And everyone here wants to get warm and cozy. Thanks, everybody who joined us.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good
Thank you.
class. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.